Well, hello guys, I'm playing VR, I'm playing a dungeon crawler with people who can't hear me.
Are you still playing Dungeons of Eternity?
Yeah.
Is that the game?
Yeah, Dungeons of Eternity.
Okay.
It's so fun.
Okay, I hope you're having fun.
E. This is E.
E. Okay, bye.
Bye, love you.
I love you too. By the way, hello and welcome to Friday. Ignore the bisexual lighting, don't worry. I am going to turn on normal lights for filming because I actually have an interesting topic for today. I decided to set up my CRT TV. Now, there's a reason for that. For those of you who don't know, earlier in I think it was earlier this week, or it might have even been last week, I talked about how I was replaying Xenosaga on the PS2. And I also talked about how I have composite and component converter boxes for all of my retro systems that go to my HDMI switcher, which runs through an upscaler and all through the capture card. That all is still true. However, as I've been playing through Xenosaga through the PS2, I've been noticing an issue. And this has been an issue that has been happening, I think as well for the Wii, though that one I'm not entirely sure, but the PS2, it's definitely been happening to the point that I have felt the need to change things. So the issue that I've been running into, and admittedly I haven't been able to find any information on this online, other than a couple of Reddit threads, but the issue has been, as I'm playing through Xenosaga, or really any PS2 game, there are times where the image will just completely disappear and then reappear after like a second or two. There's like a flicker, complete capture turns off and then capture turns back on. Happens on the capture card, happens on the TV. And I have no idea how to fix it. The only information that I have seen that even remotely talks about this is the fact that because old systems have unsupported resolutions and can sometimes change resolutions based on cutscenes, modern TVs don't know how to handle that because it's not a consistent resolution going in and out, that it ends up resetting the image, and due to a video delay through HDMI and through converter boxes and stuff, it makes it so that it has that weird like turn off, capture, turn back on. And the only way to fix that is to use an old TV or spend $750 and get a retro tank. And I don't have $750 to spend on a retro tank. And if I did, I would definitely put that $700 into something else than a retro tank. What I've decided to do is I've decided to do something that honestly I've been wanting to do for many, many years, but never either had the space or never had the time to properly utilize it. I set up a CRT TV. Yes, I am using a CRT in 2025. Now, I've been testing this a little bit, and I can even show this off. This thing's amazing. I completely forgot how much I love CRT TVs. I have been testing it with my PS2. I tested it with both Xenosaga and Kingdom Hearts. This thing is incredible. And thankfully the CRT that I have is the perfect size to fit on my desk. And it's been great. I'm actually going to show it off a little bit. So, obviously everything is still set up here. I still have everything running to the HDMI switcher box. Everything is still running to the computer, which is now over there. Everything is running normally like that. The only difference is I have an additional cable going to the CRT TV through composite, because unfortunately this old girl doesn't have component. And whatever system I am casually playing at the time, I have set up through composite, which right now is the PS2. So, if we turn on the PS2, through here, that's so freaking sick, dude. I know it doesn't look good on the actual camera, but believe me, it's exactly what I wanted playing on this TV. Everything that I've been doing to get all my retro consoles working on this TV couldn't even compare to what I'm doing on this. I've been seeing on so many forums that, you know, if you want that old school feel for retro consoles, your best option is to just buy a CRT. And for a couple of years, I ignored that. Because I was one of those people that wanted everything upscaled, everything running super clean and crisp, but I also wanted original hardware. And for a lot of consoles, that's not possible. You kind of gotta pick one or the other, and unfortunately, one of them does force you to use emulation. If you want clean, crisp, perfect everything, just use emulation. I'm speaking from experience as someone who uses emulation and original hardware. If you want that, just use emulation. Like, I'm just gonna say it. I have the perfect device for emulation, and I've been using it for almost a year now. The Steam Deck. This is an incredible little box for emulation. Not only does it work great for your Steam games, but like, it's so good. Just use the Steam Deck. I've got so many emulators on this thing. Any of my games that I want to run emulated, I run on this. It's great. It's phenomenal. But I have all these systems for a reason. And that's what this thing's for. So for casual play, gonna be using the CRT and composite. But unfortunately, for when I do collection clearing, or if I need to use original hardware but I need to record it or capture it, everything is on the flat screen. I spend so much time and money setting that up, I am not gonna get rid of it. But I do want gaming to be fun for me casually. That is something that I've been trying really, really hard in 2025 to do. I have the habit of feeling like my hobbies have to be a job, because unfortunately that is just modern society. Everyone's got to have their side gigs, and for me that is content creation. But I also do it for fun. Hence why I started up another vlog. I don't expect these to make money, nor do I really want my life to make money. I just like archiving. Now, as a way to end off today, I think this is a great way to show off the fact that I changed the setup. I changed my whole computer setup. I didn't change much, but I will show it off. I actually took the time to reorganize my collectibles a little bit. I decided to take all of my favorite collectibles and put them in my actual recording space, rather than just having them strung all around the house. So let's start with the TV area. So starting over here, decided to move some of the Lego sets. I've got the Super Mario World set. I've got like this old computer Lego set. Got some other sets. Got Bowser. Got some anime figures. I guess spoilers for One Piece, because I have Gear 5 Luffy. The Mickey note down here didn't change too much. Decided to put my collector's edition Dragon Ball FighterZ figure over here next to Optimus. None of the consoles changed at all. None of the video games changed at all. But over here, changed some stuff. Decided to put the Minecraft, what is it, diorama set over here. Got some more One Piece figures, Darkstalkers, Chainsaw Man. Got some more Dragon Ball One Piece. Decided to put some other miscellaneous knickknacks over here. Yes, that is a Lego Clippy, because I'm weird like that. Man, also, continuing on the desk, art setup is still over here. Decided to move the computer on that side. And continuing on, everything's pretty much the same, except the CRT is now here, and I decided to move the NES and SNES Classic, as well as a couple other figures. Can you tell, like, Chainsaw Man? Next to the CRT. So yeah, that is the new setup. I've had this put together for about like 2 hours now, and I've really enjoyed the CRT. I played probably the first like 30 minutes of Kingdom Hearts on the CRT, and it was great. I can't wait to play more. So I'm gonna get this vlog edited. I'm gonna get some I can't even say unannounced Let's Play, because I actually announced it. Well, I didn't announce it. I scheduled the first episode for a premiere. My next Let's Play is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So if you're excited about that, get excited because Sunday Breath of the Wild premieres, which some of you probably would have guessed considering that I still have all of my Zelda amiibo on my desk for when I'm recording. I should probably record more this weekend, but I've got the first 4 episodes scheduled. I'm currently uploading episode 5 right now. Tonight I'm gonna edit episode 6, and this vlog, maybe I'll edit some more. Honestly, I'll probably just play more Xenosaga on the PS2, on the CRT, because, man, it's so cool. One thing that I would like to do is I would like to get a bigger CRT. I would like to have one right next to the flat screen, so probably have like a 20, maybe 30-inch one, and be able to put it like, you know, somewhere. I'll figure out somewhere, probably up there, honestly. But yeah, I'd like to get a CRT that's bigger and one that actually has component, so that way I can get the best use out of my PS2 and my Wii. Honestly, even my GameCube, because I actually have a Model 1 GameCube. I'm not going to get an official first-party component cable because holy crap, those things are expensive, but like, if I could get like a third-party one, I don't know how good the third-party ones are, but like if I could, I would just do that because I bought a Model 1 GameCube for components, so I might as well. But I don't know. I think Johnny and I talked about possibly going and looking at like pawn shops, or maybe if we can find like a yard sale or something. I'm not going to try too hard to get a nice CRT. It's not going to be one of those things where I'm going to spend hundreds of dollars on eBay to get the one that I want. I'm just going to look around and see what I have because I already have a CRT and it honestly works phenomenal for my setup. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.